only a matter of time before someone really gets to pop off. But these are two players that have been popping off. We got our winners finals to carry us through and determine our path to the finale of Fusion 200 to see who will sit in Grands. It's going to be Jakal and Syrup. The Steve is back for Syrup. The Wolf online for Jakal. Best of 5. Let's get it started.
Here we go. And we're starting on FD.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Genuinely. Confusion.
Like, generally? I don't know. Like, Syrup is doing some mind tricks getting people to start here.
Like, these are not... You don't want to ban FD. We're going to go there. It's
like, it's FD or PS2 game. Choose one. It's like, there is no other stage.
Like, I can understand not wanting to go to PS2 against Steve. The stage is crazy for the character. However, I feel like FD is just as crazy. So, not sure how I feel about that, but hey, good on Jakal in order to evade a potentially extremely devastating trap. Able to get it out of the minecart just in time, only takes a back air. This matchup's so dangerous for Wolf. Everything can just blow you up at the drop of a hat, and Syrup doesn't get to use any of his more important tools like the axe, sword, or pickaxe when mining. It's all used by the shovel.
Yeah, and probably that is the reason why. Like, he wanted FD.
Yeah, typically. It's just a matter of why Jakal let him.
Hope also.
Yeah. I can understand it from like a space concerns, because if you're always moving as Wolf, like it's a whole lot harder for Steve to catch you. But
yeah,
man, oh man, like Steve just has free range to place blocks wherever, to force awkward angles, to carry you off stage unabated.
Yeah,
it's
all that was displayed right when he said that.
Yep. Thanks, Syrup.
He got your back.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. Uh-oh.
Oh man, Jakal. Luckily, Wolf able to go through that, but these setups from Syrup look dangerous. And I know Syrup is one of those players known for this unconventional setups in general. This basically is like, do you know this scenario? You don't? Well, get messed up.
Yeah, Syrup, one of those Steve mains that actually like tries to put in the work and find those extra setups, as opposed to just resting on the laurels and using only just under half the kit to find those W's. They're much more willing to experiment, to use the 1-3 block heights and air dodge through them to reset. It's fun to see all of that put into action, and it's something that I will always commend Syrup for, just in the same way that I'm definitely going to commend Jakal for his constant research into this matchup to slowly and steadily improve it. But not much you can do about that.
Yeah, you saw Jakal hit the crafting table. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, not getting stock right there, but hitting the crafting table stops Steve from stalling off stage, and allows, because the crafting table just keeps spawning before he loses all of the material. And you see it right here. Syrup has almost no materials right there, so he had to throw Jakal off stage.
Another huge instance. The shovel broke, but the dash attack taking out the stock. Syrup not wanting to spend the diamond to craft another shovel, so his mining resource loop is going to be significantly diminished. Does find a huge combo into the up smash for 47%, but Jakal needs to find any way to take this stock while not interacting with the classic back throw into block trap. Finds the dash attack, and now it's diamond tools and a 50% diamond tools up against a 50% Wolf.
Yeah, and okay, he is getting Syrup to fight, which is really great. Okay, but unfortunately, he's been losing all those interactions.
Yeah, these nairs on shield are just getting like, spot dodge up tilted or drop shield up tilted, and then the back airs come down using the TBC in order to get out of the minecart with your back turn, throwing out the back air. That covers so much space. Closing out game number 1 for Syrup there.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know that was a unique trick too.
Yeah, it started as the Phantom Block Reverse, where you utilize that Phantom Block state. However, oh no, he just turned around. I thought he got back in the minecart first. Regardless, the turnaround block cancel is the same type of idea, but instead of using the Phantom state, you just use a lot of the buffer frames in order to turn around mid-string.
Okay. In my mind, I always thought they were just roaring it, so that's really cool.
Yeah, well, he did there. That was me not seeing it. Yeah, Steve's got like really cool theoretical applications of a lot of tech, and like the nil setups, the ability to cancel block placements and turn around in midair. All that's really cool in theory. It's just not very cool visually.
Yeah. It's like an amazing speed run. It's like a bunch of glitches, but you don't see the glitches.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon speedruns where it's like any % for red and blue. It's like, yeah, and then you get your starter and you warp to the credits. It's like, oh, well, I guess.
That's dope.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, that could have ended so much worse.
Thankfully, Wolf from there is certainly one hell of a button. Oh, I like that angle, though. Bouncing into the block and off of it to make sure that you're out of the Elytra as soon as possible while keeping as safe as possible.
Yeah, no, really smart right there. Also, bouncing back behind the wall from Jakal.
Very true. This is a total standoff, but as long as Syrup is able to drop shield, those up tilts are so threatening. With Stone online, the back airs won't be so dangerous, but the up tilts will combo for longer. But it's a sweet spot back air that comes down for Jakal as Syrup tried to chase. Nets him the stock first. Low materials, but Jakal is going to let him recover all of that and more.
Yeah, I don't agree with just breaking the crafting table right there because he's just going to mine anyway. And you want to break it when he has low resources and he's off stage.
Yeah. It's such a hard discussion. Oh, man. He detonated the TNT. So he did that in a different order than he would previously, which was place the TNT, then go to place the block in the anvil. But because he detonated at the TNT, Jakal, utilizing muscle memory, changed up the time. It did the same timing. Meanwhile, Syrup mixed up his timing. Very, very strong stuff. Jakal still able to make it back, though. Just takes so much damage in the meantime, though. There is not a ton of blocks on Syrup's side, choosing to burn them all on an iron wall, which gives him plenty of time to get these materials back.
Yeah, and only at 26%. This guy is living a fruitful life right now. And backing off right there. And you've seen a lot of dash back and forth, just trying to bait Jakal into doing something. And right there, just have him overextending with the nair, back air for his troubles.
Trying for the back, trying for the up smash out of shield, but the back roll.
Oh, tried to get the spike right there, but getting jab out smash right there. He's tacking on more damage, 78% done on Jakal on his third stock. Oh.
I was like, no way, right?
Yeah.
But every time I say no way,
yeah,
like, it's very much way.
Yes, way.
Just the up throw. Trying for the one frame link of the up throw into the back air. No dice, though. Too high percent or too high rage. Trying to force Syrup into positions where he has to approach, but Syrup can just play the back off reversal game thanks to, oh my god.
Yeah, good job from Jakal just getting out of that situation. But that one, it's a bit tougher to get out of.
I guess you roll there because you roll. Yeah, you roll and you break the blocks instantly. But man, oh man, it's a rough situation just to parse in your head. Is like there is a 2x4 stone and iron wall in front of me. I guess I'm jumping.
Yeah. Sometimes the answer's not so obvious.
Yeah, it's tough. Steve can throw a lot of different looks at you. It's what makes him so dangerous is that he overwhelms the mental stacks so quickly by simply like placing blocks in different locations, and all of that. Everything can get thrown off very quickly against this character, even when you have a strong foundational game plan like Jakal seems to have.
Yeah. Like, I know a lot of players say you want to be thinking at all times when you play this game, but you definitely don't want to be, because that's when you get put in like situations where you have to think too much. Your mind overflows and you get tired and mentally draining. So like, you want to do things of habits. So jump being a great move. That's why Jakal jumped off the ledge and is like, kind of got messed up for it.
Yeah, it's the difference between like trying to figure out a scenario on the fly in the moment, which can create extra hesitations, versus just knowing the answer.
Yeah.
That's where labbing comes in. And that's an up smash out of shield.
Yeah, frame 6. It's
pretty crazy. And hitting higher up on the shield means he had the time in order to make sure that that was a true punish. very good throw for Jakal, and that is going to be some good SDI from Jakal, but Syrup not taking the stock with the edge guard follow-up. Honestly, taking minimal damage, only 30% from that jab train, you're feeling all right about it.
I know. Okay, and already starting to do damage right there. And yeah, now rolling there, just knowing the blocks are just a bit too close, so it doesn't need to worry about them.
157, you're looking for a dash attack here. Back throw might not even close out the stock. Trusting on throws to close out stocks against Steve can sometimes be a double-edged sword, especially if there are blocks around.
Yeah, and you saw that wait right there, just waiting for Jakal's shield to get a bit lower so he can shield poke him. Fantastic job from Syrup.
Syrup looking so strong in this survival game, but choosing the to recover onto the stage as a mix-up allows for Jakal to find that dash attack. Again, focusing on the crafting table, allowing Syrup just to build out some of these blocks.
All right. Yeah, good punish right there.
Sometimes in order to make a comeback, all you need is some small punishes that can convert into larger ones. A couple of these fairs have threatened a lot of damage, even if it's not guaranteeing a ton. 40% here almost has Jakal put onto Syrup, and it's starting to climb a little bit. No hits landed against Jakal for a little bit, and just until that forward air, and we see Syrup starting to swing a little bit with that diamond pickaxe.
Yeah, and you see him definitely getting a bit more scared.
Oh my god.
Oh, good job.
Yo, I'll give it up.
Yeah, no. that's our top player.
Delay. Will this up throw close it out? No, it won't. Not quite yet on a stage like PS2. And evading the forward air after. Jakal is playing like Houdini, just in and out of dangerous situations so quickly.
Oh,
but
didn't
not,
man, didn't get the dash forward. Was a bit too antsy, got back and forth, but he gets the cleanup right there.
Isn't the tech there huge on the part of Syrup? Like instantaneously making this game even, and Jakal with another release on life misses the forward air, but finds the grab anyway after some after a little bit of a hold A from Syrup out of hit stun. Rushing a little bit, trying to put down 54% on the part of Jakal. Being dealt out to Syrup as he's just bobbing and weaving out of every dangerous scenario, avoiding so many of these jab trains and playing like a man possessed right now. Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right, getting jabbed across stage. Oh! Get him.
Oh. I was not ready for that to be how it ends.
He's on the board.
That's one game down on the part of this Wolf. That's big. It's just, again, like sometimes it's just like getting the bad thoughts out of your head. It's like, oh, I'm going to get 3-0 to Steve Wolf is such a hard matchup. It's like, no, you've done it before. You've beaten great Steves before. You can do it again. Yeah. Syrup, though, cannot let this landslide into a crestfall mindset where it's like, oh man, like I flubbed some of my stuff. I had a huge lead and I missed a tech. It's something so simple. I shouldn't be doing that. Cannot let that happen. Both players need to be stalwart in the mental game, because half of playing against any character, but especially a character like Steve, is winning that mental war.
Yeah, and here we see it back on FD.
Go the FD.
But it's like he's getting a lot more momentum. He started off strong. Said basically, I'm going to break the resources and just try to whittle him down a bit more. And yeah, that down smash taking out the stock super early. There is life back in Jakal Harris.
He's looking really good, and catching a high recovery like that means you can start playing your game and force Steve to get into some weird scenarios. Oh, the down smash onto the TNT is big. The anvil hitting, but not closing out the stock. Still surviving here. The early jump as well it gets Jakal out of some dangerous scenarios, but the damage is starting to pile up here as if this was no lead at all. All that Syrup needs is one like up tilt into back air, or an up smash out of shield, or an anvil out of minecart, excuse me, not at a disadvantage. He's just putting it out, thinking Jakal's gonna jump. He's turning it into something.
Oh,
yo!
He's remixing on him.
That was almost sick. It's still going.
No, he's still going.
He's still climbing.
Yeah.
He's angling in order to get to the top of the tower.
We're seeing like new Fortnite right here.
We're climbing every single tilted tower you've ever seen.
Can't wait for Jonesy's next game.
Next game for sure. Jonesy and Master Chief.
Next game versus Steve and
Yeah.
Wolf.
Up against Goku too.
Oh no. I'll cry.
It'd be, it's the franchise for everybody. But
Yeah.
right now it's Mindtrap Steve's world as he finds the back air. Syrup taking that second stock, setting up the wall behind him just for that extra bit of survivability, not taking any chances. You've got to lead once again in this game number 4. Cannot let it go by the wayside.
All right. Seeing him set up the wall. And Diamond is on deck for the next stock. This is what's the most devastating part. Jude has to deal with the Diamond and spawning the block. I'm wondering why is Wolf just not fast enough, like walk speed, to push him off the crafting table?
Yeah, Wolf's initial dash is pretty crazy, but his dash speed itself isn't all that amazing. Wow. He made it back.
Yeah. Never mind.
I looked at you for half a second. What?
He got down tilted, air dodge, down, and it was all over. He got Wi-Fi'd.
He got Wi-Fi. That's tough. Yeah, characters with crazy fall speeds, when you do a straight horizontal air dodge, your fall speed is still in effect, so you'll go horizontal for not as long as you really want to.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, certainly tough. However, well played by Syrup on so many facets, able to make games 1 and 2 look so solid in his favor. I mean, ends up game 2 with a 2 stock even.
Yeah, a strong 2 stock.
Yeah. Game 3 had some life there for Jakal, but he will be dropping down to losers bracket. And Syrup certainly looking very, very strong here today, able to overcome Pharaoh and Jakal here in order to sit in winners finals, which means, Reggie, our path to completion of Fusion 200 is set, with the winners, with the grand finals being Syrup, losers finals being Jakal, and if my bracket would update, I will have the winners for the losers semifinals, which will be, losers semifinals was also played off stream because we're getting to the closing of the venue soon. So we're going right. Yeah, we've got losers and grands. Syrup sitting in grand finals. Jakal and Zomba will play in losers finals, as Zomba was able to get his run back over Pharaoh 2-0. And that creates our top 3 players here tonight.
All right, let's get it. Zomba making the run, losing to Pharaoh initially, managed to get his run back.
That was it.
Yeah, no. And he still goes. Look at him go. This kid is wild.
He's putting together. He's a tech magnet.
Yeah. But, yeah, no. Zomba managed to get the run back right there. And story as old as time. Yeah.
Oh, it was a ledge trump into air dodge back, get back to stage,
Down tilt.
revert back to down tilt because he had no invulnerability. Man, dude, they just think so quickly sometimes. Those plan Bs, as you mentioned earlier, like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get a back air here or convert into something like that.